So we're going to call this, we pitched this around, we're kind of impromptu. Kelly came up with apple bucket.
Good idea.
It's a baby apple bucket.
Yes, it is.
You get all kinds of fun stuff. If you look what we've got here, we've got oatmeal, you've got pecans, you've got brown sugar, you've got raisins, you've got apples. And this is a typical, like your grandmother's
apple crunch. Right.
But we're going to add a little cinnamon sugar, of course, and some allspice, just to give it some nice flavor. You could even put a little vanilla in here if you wanted to.
That would be good too.
We're going to take this and we're going to make us a slurry.
That's right.
Of wonderment.
And cook it up and yum.
Cook it up, pour it over the apples. And we're going to use more of her dough because she already made dough.
Right.
And you think about it, that's our bread for the night. That's not a whole lot of dough. That's not a whole lot of dough.
Nah.
But it's like a couple pieces, a couple slices.
Perfect.
So make your magic, Mrs. Farmer.
And we're going to just make, and this will probably be a little bit more. We're only going to make 2 because me and you, Kelly, refuse to eat.
And there's, this is
a big
bunch.
But I'm going to just use 2 apples with this recipe. And I like my little apple cutter here.
You leave the peelings on?
No, I'm going to cut the peelings off. Gotcha. And these things are wonderful for apples.
Yes, they
Maybe that, we're done with that.
Thank you very much.
And we also have a fun little tool that we found at an antique store that your mom used.
These are general cutters. I mean, you can cut your butter into your flour. Mom used it to cut cabbage in her into the seasoned relish or chow chow. She uses that.
And you found me that at Antique Mall, and I'm so excited. I'm going to use that for all this.
We found the green. We found green in all kinds of antique stuff. We need to display that somehow, Mrs. Farmer.
Yes, we do. All right, so now it's just kind of my time of me cutting the skins off these apples.
So measurement-wise, we have 2 apples cut.
2 small apples. Yep.
Pecans.
I got a 1/4 cup of pecans.
1/4 cup.
Yep.
Oatmeal.
1/4 cup of oatmeal.
All right.
That's flour. Just thicken up 1/4
cup.
Everything's 1/4. Makes it easy. Brown sugar, 1/4 cup.
And you don't have to put raisins in it, but I love
you love raisins. Now I need my fancy little chopper like your mom had. I love this. Right. And this is so nice for cutting everything. I remember her doing that when she cooked on the show. I'm
excited for both these recipes because it's good country down-home stuff. And you know what? They'll be really cute sitting side by side.
Yes, they will.
Now you're doing this in a muffin pan.
I am. And I already made the dough, like you said, I had extra, and I'm going to put those in, and we're going to fold them back over and make our little buckets. If you want to start that butter, I have half a stick of butter. All right. And you're so good at, I'm going to let you season that up with what you think would be good. So what we're going to do here is just put a little white sugar, all the cinnamon. You got to have some cinnamon. What do you say? 1/4 teaspoon. Yeah. And some allspice. You know what else we need? Lemon. Yes, a little bit of lemon. Got to have some lemon. And I got a little bit of lemon juice here. How much do you think I have? About half of a lemon. I would say that's a teaspoon. I'm going to put it all in because I like that lemony flavor. It gives you a little bit of a bite. Yeah. This really does smell like one of those home candles that smells like cinnamon. And I smell your apples over there. If you could smell our kitchen right now, you'd want a candle. Delish. You'd want a candle with that smell. All right, I'm going to switch this with this, and I'm going to go ahead and do my muffins with my pre-made, and they don't have to see how they're nothing fancy. They're not perfect. You know the Muffin Man? I know the Muffin Man. And I'm just going to tuck these in and leave the edges out because we're going to pull those up around our... Oh my. All right, you ready for mine? Yes. Beautiful. Yummy. It smells delicious. Oh. And we probably won't need all this. We could have made a bunch more. But we don't need a bunch more because we'll eat them all. That's exactly right. And again, what happens if you make too much? You pop it in the freezer. Next time you make your simple dough and you're good to go. Yes, now we're filling these up. See, and it's nothing fancy around the edges. We're going to pull it over into our little apple buckets. Oh. And again, a egg white wash on the top of that. Definitely to make it. I'm looking at my pot pies. They're getting close over there. So it's all about pies today. All about the pies. You know what? We're almost going to use all this. All right, now we're just going to fold these over. Nothing fancy, just kind of bringing them up. So there's kind of a little hole. See how it's like a little beautiful flower? I'm going to put a little egg white on these too because that makes them brown up nice. You want to do the cinnamon first or after? I'd say after, and that way it'll stick. What do you think? Stick on the top of it. Now I'm just taking a little bit of white sugar and cinnamon. Beautiful. Do we need more sugar? You know what make this really nice, Miss Farmer? Some ice cream. I say I hope you bought ice cream. I did. Okay, good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now these have to go 40 minutes at 325. 325, yes. Gotcha. So it'll be perfect time for dessert. All right. That's just a work of art. Isn't that pretty? You did. I'm afraid to touch it. You made it look beautiful with your mint and everything. Oh, dig inside there. That's going to be the same. It's going to be super, super hot inside because
you know.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna get in there and get some.
Almost like an apple dumpling, but with all the gooey stuff with it. Oh my goodness.
See the ice cream? If I start to burn my tongue, I can just slide the ice cream over on top of it.
Oh, that is so good. That's dangerously good.
Oh, wow. Everything was in ramekins tonight. It's ramekin night.
It is ramekin night. Made it fun, didn't it?
It did.
It made it fun.
And believe it or not, our half hour's up.
Yes, it is.
But if you're out there scratching your head right now and thinking, where can I find those recipes? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where would you go, Ms. Farmer?
I go to timfarmerscountrykitchen.com.
And we have a Facebook page.
Yes.
There's lots of folks over there talking. The really weird thing about it is everybody's kind to each other over
Yes,
there.
that is so nice.
Come visit our Facebook page. Be our friend. Be kind. We visit with each other. We virtually break bread together.
Yes, we do.
Every Monday you can put your recipes on. Oh, Ms. Farmer, I just thought of this. It's really hard to get on there. How do you do it?
You hit like.
Wow. Come visit us on our Facebook page. Ms. Farmer,
Yes.
my belly's full. I've gained about 5 pounds.
That's okay.
So should I take a nap?
I'm ready for a nice nap myself.
You don't want me to take a nap so you can eat the rest of it.
That's
does
right.
it?
I want you to go sit down.
At this time, I'd like to say it's all about
Good times
good friends.
and really good eats.
See you
Again.
next week on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. Dig in, Ms.
I'm
Farmer.
going to have some more.